What's going on, guys? Drewzy here, back again with another South Park Phone Destroyer Showdown video for you guys. This is the third Showdown video of the current series installment that I've been doing here on the channel, and another highly requested Showdown has been Paladin Butters and Princess Kenny, so that is, of course, the Showdown we are going to do today. So, of course, like all the other Showdown videos, I'm going to compare each card separately, then put the two cards together in a head-to-head showdown to see who is the best of these two cards. So, of course, there's been a lot of changes within the game. Epic cards, legendaries, and rares have gotten some nice buffs, but the common cards haven't really gotten anything. So I'm going to focus right now on some of the common cards until all of the BFU is finally out, and then I will focus on some epic and legendaries. There have been a lot of requests for some legendary showdowns, but I don't want to do that quite yet until we have the BFU fully out and fully ready to go. So until then, we're going to focus on some common cards. So Paladin Butters and Princess Kenny are going to be what we're going to focus on first. So we're going to look at Butters first. And for Paladin Butters, here he is, his type and theme. So his type is an assassin, and he is in the fantasy theme. His rarity is common. His current max health at max rank is 216. His maximum damage is 217, with a current max DPS at 94.3 at max level. His attack speed is a 2.3, which is the 5th fastest first hit in the entire game out of all of the current cards. His range is a 0.7, which is actually the exact same range as Medita Sally, in case you want kind of reference as far as what the range is. His movement speed is a 1.35. He is a single target damage. His current position is he's on the ground. His special ability, so he has a Death Wish, and his Death Wish is the closest ally or leader becomes invincible for 3 seconds. And as far as I understand, that does not increase even as you level him up. So that Death Wish is consistent. It does not get any. It does not increase in time value as far as that is concerned, in case you guys were wondering. His current energy cost is 2 energy, and he is currently considered a high tier currently within the current PvP meta right now within the game. So we've talked about Paladin Butters. Let's quickly talk about Princess Kenny. So for Princess Kenny, type and theme, both an assassin and fantasy, identical and same as Paladin Butters. Rarity, a common card, same as Paladin Butters as well. Maximum health, 211, with the maximum damage also at 211, and current max DPS at 117.2. The attack speed is a 1.35, and she has the 3rd fastest first hit in the game, which is better than Paladin Butters. The exact same range as Paladin Butters, a 0.7. Movement speed is a 1.35. Damage type single target, identical to Paladin Butters. Position ground, identical to Paladin Butters. Also has a Death Wish, the same as Paladin Butters does, but is a different Death Wish, as the unit killer gets 0 attack for 10 seconds. So one of the better, one of the better Death Wishes, honestly, in my opinion, in the game. Both Princess Kenny and Paladin Butters have great Death Wishes, and that's what makes them so popular, I think. Especially if you cast Paladin Butters first to get that shield, then you can use it on Princess Kenny, which is a very popular strategy, to then be able to just whack away with the very fast attack speed that Princess Kenny has. And then if you are able to kill Princess Kenny, then basically your person can't do any damage for a few seconds. But the best counters for Princess Kenny are rats, things like that, or any swarm unit. His current energy cost is a 2, identical to Paladin Butters as well, and is also a high tier card within the current PvP meta. So now we've broken down each of the cards individually. Let's look at both cards on the same page. So type and theme is a draw. Both the same theme and same type, same rarity, so that's a draw there as well. For the current max health at max rank, Butters gets the advantage, and gets the advantage in maximum damage at max rank. But Kenny has more DPS because of the next two things, the faster attack speed and the faster first hit. So Kenny gets the ups in those departments. For range, Butters has a slight edge in range, so he gets that point there. Then in movement speed, damage, and position, all are draws. Special ability, this was kind of a toss-up because they're both Death Wishes. In my opinion, Kenny has a better Death Wish. Now this is where, as you can see, it's a draw all the way through with these cards until the special ability. Why I think Kenny's special ability is a little bit better, because A, it lasts longer, and B, because it basically cancels out a unit for a temporary period of time. If used right, it can be devastating and stop someone in a strategic way. However, there are some nice abilities to counter Princess Kenny. However, you cannot counter Paladin Butters' shield. So this is going to be a highly debated showdown, in my opinion, just because the special ability is ultimately the deciding factor, because energy cost and meta are draws there. So I think, in my opinion, Kenny just edges out Butters, and Kenny is the winner of this showdown. So this one is going to be interesting, guys, to see what you guys think, if you agree, disagree with this breakdown, with what I'm telling you guys here in this video. Because, again, they are pretty much even draws all the way through, except for the Death Wish was the determining factor. And in my opinion, Princess Kenny's Death Wish is better. So let me know down below what you guys think. I'm sure a lot of you will probably say that Paladin Butters' Death Wish is better, and that you think Paladin Butters should have won this thing. But this is pretty even, probably the most even showdown I've had out of the showdown so far. So, you know, again, this was kind of a toss-up, slightly similar to Ike and Sally in a way, as far as a toss-up in certain areas, but this one was definitely a toss-up all the way through. So let me know down below, guys, what you guys think of this showdown, and if there's any suggestions for showdowns you guys want to see, preferably probably common cards right now, until the BFU is fully out, and we know all the stats and all the changes that are going to be made to epics and legendaries and rares. I don't really want to try to focus on that right now. So what I'm thinking possibly for the next one to be Stan the Great versus Poseidon Stan. That one has been requested. Might look at some other common combos right now, but I will do some epics. I will do some legendary showdowns. There will be plenty of these in the future, but I want to focus mostly on common cards right now until all of the updates are out and we know where the stats are going to lie. But until next time, guys, my name is Drewzy.